skydiving. Hope comes and stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's daily reflection. It's March 13th. We missed it by a day, huh? So last year must have been Friday the 13th. Good morning. It's good to see you guys. If you're here, let me know that you're here. Say hello, or whatever you want. If you want to make comments on what we're talking about, while I'm talking about, go for it. Maybe I'm wrong on something. Let me know, man. This is about learning. It's not about being right. It's about getting a conversation started so that we can all have it. That's got to be Mr. Livingston. Yep. I'm getting to a point where I know who it is by the way they write. So that's kind of cool. It's good to see everybody here. I know here's the thing that gets me. Is I know there's people on, but it tells me 0 because there's people. So why do I go through that every day? I gotta stop that. All right, so today we're talking about the world of the spirit, and I don't know. For me, that means living a different life and where I place myself. You see, when I had 12 years of sobriety at one point. And I stepped away from the sunlight of the spirit. Okay. And that's the world of the spirit. And because I thought I knew better. Right. The alcohol, our isms, which I'm going to start calling them, our isms, don't want us well. And they are tricky, man. They will wait for us. I don't care what you're addicted to. It'll wait. Addiction is very, very patient. And when you step out of the sunlight of the spirit and you're not doing God's will, or even attempting or even being willing to do it, then you're going to be in a lot of danger of that next drink. That I can promise. And I know because I've been there. And I had pretty good sobriety. I felt like I had pretty good sobriety. I quit going to meetings at about 7-8 years. I'm telling you, 5 through 7 there, man. There's a lot of shit that happens there. And I'm coming up on 5. So you know what you do? You go to meetings, you talk to your sponsor, you help other people. That's what you do to work through it, right? We have entered the world of the spirit. Our next function is to grow in understanding and effectiveness. This is not an overnight matter. It should continue for a lifetime. I guess I could take that off of there. Because that's not my name. My name is not say hello. This thought brings us to step 10, which suggests we continue to take personal inventory and continue to set right any new mistakes as we go along. Okay? So let's say something happens. Let's say you did something wrong an hour ago. Have you taken care of it yet? Don't wait. Don't wait to take care of it. Take care of it now. Okay? At this point, you have the skills to know whether now is a good time or not. Well, I might be interfering. No. Here's the thing. I usually almost know immediately when I'm wrong. I usually know in the conversation that I'm currently having. I usually know, and I make my apology then. See, sometimes we wait until the end of the day and included in our 10th step, and that's not what it's saying. It's saying we continue to take personal inventory and continue to set any new mistakes as we go along. Well, tomorrow is a new day. Take care of your today stuff today. We vigorously commenced this way of living as we cleaned up the past. We have entered the world of the spirit. Our next function is to grow in understanding and effectiveness. This is not an overnight matter. It should continue for a lifetime. Continue to watch for selfishness, dishonesty, resentment, and fear. When these crop up, we ask God at once to remove them. We discuss them with someone immediately and make amends quickly. A couple adverbs in there we need to follow. Adverbs are actions. If we have harmed anyone, then we resolutely turn our thoughts to someone we can help. Love and tolerance is our code. All right, this next part is one of my favorite parts in the whole book. Okay. Now here's the thing, is it says it in the 10th step, but practice it in the first step. Okay. This is first step material stuff for me here. Why? Because I do the first step every day, and then I can include this in there. And we have ceased fighting anything or anyone, even alcohol, even our isms. We stopped. Remember all that fighting we did? All that willpower, all that energy we had to put towards fighting it, when it turns out that we just had to leave it the fuck alone. That we had to take our sticky little fingers out of it. That should actually bring you some relief. Okay? If you honestly want to get sober or work on your isms, that should bring you relief. If it doesn't, maybe you're not willing yet. Maybe you're not willing to change yet. Okay? For by this time, sanity will have returned. Okay? I'm not going to get into the recovered part, but yes, sanity does return. I'm no longer insane, guys. Okay? I'm not. I actually use this throughout the day. I'm using it now. And because my thought process is in line with God's. Now there are some days I come on here and it's not quite like that, huh? And you guys get to see how I handle those situations. See, I'm a human being. I have problems. I have things that go on. I make mistakes. Okay? But we have to come on here again, like I was saying in the beginning, and have those discussions or they don't get started. But somebody's got to say it, right? We seldom will be interested in liquor. If tempted, we recoil from it as we would from a hot flame. I haven't been tempted by alcohol in a while. Better watch what I say there, huh? We react sanely and normally. We find this has happened automatically. We will see that our new attitude towards liquor has been given us without any thought or on our effort or our part. It just comes. That's the miracle of it. Neither we are not fighting it. Neither are we avoiding temptation. We feel, though, as we have been placed in a position of neutrality, safe and protected. That's how I feel. And finding serenity amongst the calamity. That's the key. Being serene during all of that. We have not even sworn off. Instead, the problem's just been removed. Pure and simple, guys. It's just been removed. Why? Because it has been replaced by something much bigger. Helping other people. Right? Where you were causing all that damage before, you can do just as much good, if not more. Yeah, I'm enjoying that rain blizzard we're having. Yeah. I think they keep putting it like off every 2 hours. I can feel it though. It's coming. It's coming. I can feel it. But yeah, I would hate to be a meteorologist in Colorado. I really will. I feel bad for them. All right. It does not exist for us. We are neither cocky nor are we afraid. This is our experience. That is how we react, so long as we keep in fit spiritual condition. Morning, Jill. It's good to see you, honey. Right. This part right here between 5 and 7, years 5 and 7, okay? It's more, I think it's more like 4 and 7. Here's the problem is we get to a place where we feel like we've completed the 12 steps, because maybe we have. But instead of going beyond, like it says this, like it tells us to do on page 164, we sit on our laurels. We get stagnant is usually the word. I don't feel like I used to, like the joy that I used to get. Are you going to meetings? No. Then go back to the places that brought you joy, man. Okay. This is a lifetime process. Okay. My mom's 37 years sober. She still goes to meetings. She's not above or beyond anything. There we go. There's a great word for it. We get complacent. Yeah. Very good. Great word for it. Thank you. It is easy. It is easy to let up on the spiritual program, right? I call it the fuck it's. I have one of those days. Fuck it. I'm done. I hate it. Right? I have those days. I had one Tuesday. I woke up. I'm like, it wasn't. You guys, I know I'm being a little extreme, but some days they're just, we get up and we're just not feeling it that day. And maybe it's a little bit harder. That's okay. Do the best you can that day. Is it going to be as good as yesterday? I don't know. That's your choice. Remember, what our intentions, what we say our intentions are, is what we get, right? So I'm having a bad day. Why does this stuff keep you notice those days where you just spill it? I'm just spilling everything today. Well, guess what you're going to do? You're going to spill everything all day. I know this because I'm a very bad spiller. See, I just did it. I shouldn't say that. No, I'm very good at keeping my liquid in my cup. See, that's how you should say things to yourself. A negative inconnotation will give you exactly that, even if you're thinking it is not. Make sense? Okay? Like, I am not an asshole. Will make you an asshole. Right? I'm a good guy. You got to give intentions. The intention in I am not an asshole is being an asshole. Make sense? And I'll get into that someday. Maybe I do it every day. Okay. It is easy to... How much time we got? Oh, shit. So, essentially, don't get lackadaisical. I'm running out of time, so I want to move on here. Every day I ask God to kindle me with the fire of His love, so that love, burning bright and clear, will illuminate my thinking and permit me to better do His will. Throughout the day, as I allow outside circumstances to dampen my spirits, I ask God to sear my consciousness with the awareness that I can start my day over anytime I choose, 100 times if necessary. That was yesterday's. The world entered in the fray. So essentially, guys, what that means right there, let's just go ahead and cover it. There's a reason for it. Is you can start your day over anytime you want. Yesterday, there was somebody talking about the fact that they put out the podcast that they did with me, and one person complained about the picture and 50 people liked it, but it's that one person, right? Don't let that person have control. All right. The word entered and the phrase entered into the world of the spirit are very significant. They imply action, a beginning, getting into, a prerequisite to maintaining my spiritual growth. The spirit being a part of the immaterial part of me. Barriers to my spiritual growth are self-centeredness and materialistic focus on worldly things. Spiritually devote means devotion to spiritual instead of worldly things. It means obedience to God's will for me. I understand spiritual things to be unconditional love, joy, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, self-control, and humility. Anytime I allow selfishness, dishonesty, resentment, and fear to be a part of me, I block out spiritual things. As I maintain my sobriety, growing spiritually becomes a lifelong process. My goal is spiritual growth, accepting that I'll never have spiritual perfection. Whew, a lot of words. Yes, Gary, we do. We get comfortable with our own success, and then we just think, oh, we got it from here. And then we don't grow anymore. We don't, and that's where we become stagnant, is we're not growing. I like using this guy as an example. Why? Because he's one of the most giving guys in the whole freaking world, and that's Keanu Reeves, man. The fact that he's just the best action hero in the whole world, right? As long as he doesn't have speaking lines. Sorry. I love Keanu, right? But he does nothing but give back. Okay? And he doesn't say anything about it. Okay? Other people do it for him. Yes, Jill, it is the same as law of attraction. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's law of attraction. That's my God. Now you guys know. Not like it was a huge secret. But I call God God. I talk to God like God. You know, like it's, you know, they're like everything else. All right, so I want to do the reflection for the day out of here real quick, and then we'll get on with our snow day. All my life, I looked to others for comfort, security, and all the other things that add up to what now I call serenity. There we are utilizing other things to make us feel better, right? No. But I've come to realize that I was always looking in the wrong place. The source of serenity is not outside, but within myself. You guys, there is so much there. Okay? The thing is for years, we have been putting aside all of our potential. And you have untapped potential. And I know this because I'm going through it. And I'm 50 years old. All right? And I'm just now finding out my potential. Okay? You can affect other people. You can make a difference. But it's got to start with you. Okay? Good job today, Dion. I have to break your arm doing it. We do it in our group all the time. It's like, okay, time, everybody. Okay? So, you know, now I talk a lot about not utilizing other people to make you feel better, right? But sometimes you need people to help you with direction to get yourself better. So don't forget that either, right? Right. Now, what if somebody else is going through something and you have the power to change? You know what it's like to feel lonely. Okay? Give them a compliment. Say something. Just don't make it a fake compliment. People know if you don't ever give a fake compliment. People know right away. And they will disrespect you so quickly. I hate it when people give me, oh man, it drives me wrong. Right? So keep that balance in there. If you see somebody else going through, say something, man. Well, I can't make them feel better. Sometimes just knowing somebody else is going through it while you're going through it, or been there or something, or just knowing, yeah, I'm going through this, but Jill and Gary have my back on it. Knowing that. It's kind of like getting sober and making sure you have a roof over your head over their head first. It's going to help them succeed. Oh my gosh, I am gabbing today. The source of serenity is not outside, but within myself. The kingdom is within me, and I already have the key. All I have to do is be willing to use it. Am I using the tools of the program on a daily basis? Am I willing? God gave me the courage to seek out the kingdom inside myself, to find that wellspring within me, which has its source of never-ending life-giving receiver of God. May my soul be restored there. May I find the serenity that I seek. Today I'll remember to seek inner freedom. Right? So are you just going to have serenity? No. Okay. I think serenity is also a spiritual experience. So it kind of comes in time. It's a practice kind of thing. Some people got it automatically. Jerks. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you Monday. I am doing everything I can to take the weekend off. And probably move furniture. All right. I love you. Peace out and have a day.